Hey everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailySheeple.com, and this is your news shot. Let's go to GeekWire.com, and they laid out a pretty interesting piece about Jeff Bezos and his vision for a city on the moon. Complete, my friends, and of course, it wouldn't be a city on the moon if it didn't have robots. Gotta have robots. I mean, what would life be like without a robot? SpaceX billionaire Elon Musk may have his heart on building a city on Mars, but Amazon billionaire Jeff Bezos' space vision looks closer to home. He's gazing at the moon. Quote, I think we should build a permanent human settlement on one of the poles of the moon. He says it's time to go back to the moon, but this time to stay. Here's another guy that's looking to get off the planet. You know, we got, of course, Elon Musk. We've got Stephen Hawking, who's talking about colonization outside of the Earth. You got Jeff Bezos. All these, quote, visionaries, all sounding the same alarms that the human race has to colonize it. We will not survive if the human race doesn't get out there and do it soon, by God, because if we don't, we're all going to die. Now, Bezos wants to, set up shop on the moon, probably next to Sitchin's kitchen. But I guess the first thing I would have to ask is, did we really go to the moon in the first place? There's a lot of debate out there as to what is real and what's not with regard to the moon. Stanley Kubrick has been said to have helped doctor a lot of the footage. If you go and look at, there's plenty of documentaries out there that cite pretty compelling evidence that a lot of the footage from the moon was faked. Now, I don't know what's fake or real, and I'm not going to debate it because I really don't care at the end of the day. My thing is, we have plenty of problems that we need to deal with here on this planet. But these people are looking at trying to set up their Elysium. If you haven't seen that movie, check it out. And basically what it was in a nutshell is the rich set up a space station where they live separate from us, the bottom feeders. Where we live on Earth, they live up in Elysium, their high-tech, futuristic space station, where, they have cutting-edge technology with medicine, everything else down on Earth, not so much. It's pretty much hell. And I think that in reality, that's kind of what they're pushing or looking to do, is set up a place where they can go away from the riffraff. So why not? Why not the moon? Why not Mars? Personally, I don't know if we can survive outside of this planet for very long. Our DNA, our very structure, our very makeup as human beings, it's dependent on the Earth. We operate, our brain functions and works in a symbiosis with the planet. The planet has a heartbeat of like 8 to 12 hertz. That's the frequency of the planet. It's also the frequency of our brains. And when we leave this place, it has consequences. So, the health thing is the tip of the iceberg. Then you get into the technological aspect of things. Granted, I know that we have technology that they don't put out there that far exceeds what we know today as being cutting edge. But I just don't see the value added at this point of trying to go off planet, when I would say that there's much more value added in fixing the planet that we live on now, and a lot less arduous and a lot more beneficial to everybody, not just the rich, the elite, the 0.0001%, which is who we're talking about here. So while we can look at the Apollo pictures and we can look at the blue marble Earth and we can look at all that. And believe me, when I grew up, I was all about the space shuttle, loved the space shuttle, loved watching the launches. Heck, I remember they used to wheel out the TV in school so we could watch it. As a matter of fact, they had the TV rolled out when the Challenger exploded. And I remember being in that classroom and watching it explode in real time. And all I know is we have a lot more that we can do with those resources, putting them to work here on planet Earth, than we could do going to the moon, going to Mars, or going off planet somewhere else. I think it would be better suited for humanity. And when it's time and we're ready, then we think about going out and colonizing the planet. Only by then, if we need to go off planet, why not just build a Stargate and go there? I mean, why the heck go in a spaceship anyway? I'm Joe Joseph. This was thedailysheeple.com's News Shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. Have a great day.